So what's good, homies? It's your man, Dr. VOA. I just recently uploaded a video about the divorce of Sonya and Dale Curry, Steph and Seth's parents. And I got a new bit of information, man, that Dale says that his wife was a thought wife. It's not hard to see, it's not hard to believe because there is footage of this woman doing something egregiously disrespectful in front of her husband. And the look on Dale's face when he sees his wife doing this is a look of utter and complete disgust. See, I tell you men all the time, for all you guys out here promoting this marriage crap, yeah, it's all fine and good until this happens. And you got these fools out here still talking about, well, my parents are married and my grandparents are married. And man, you don't know what your granddad been through. You don't know what your dad been through. You don't know what your great granddad been through, man. And the bottom line is, just because there's 2 or 3 people that you know, man, that means absolutely nothing. When we look around in society at large, those days are gone. Women are not in marriage for the long haul. So I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I declare today that I am absolutely against legal marriage. I am absolutely against legal marriage. Now, if you are legally married and your wife is serving her purpose in your life, fine. Then you, my friend, are for now one of the lucky ones. But here's the thing. Tell me how that's going 20 years in. Tell me how that's going after you've dedicated the best years of your life to a woman in a situation, especially if you're a paid man and you're in a situation, man, where you can have whatever you want to have in this world as far as materialistic things go, as far as residences, as far as, as anything financially feasible, then you can have it all. Tell me how you feel when you're Dale Curry's age and a woman decides that she wants to go on somewhere. But all of this lays at the foot of Dale Curry. Because the moment you realize, man, that your wife is actually a thought wife, you leave her. In this society, she's going to get the money anyway. You know if your wife is a thought wife. And here's the thing. A lot of times, it's simply because you married the wrong woman. If a woman doesn't want you, when you don't have anything, you cannot allow her to have you when you get on. You simply can't. You can't go back and pick up a woman from before you were on. That woman doesn't view you in the respectful manner that you would want a woman to view you if she meets you when you're in a position of power. A woman who remembers you being in a position of powerlessness is never going to see you as a man in a position of power. Why? Because she remembers you. How you were, how you thought, how you felt about yourself, how you viewed the world, how you interacted with the world, how the world interacted with you in return. You men have to understand that there is no logical sense in marrying a woman legally these days. And here's the thing. In some states, don't even do a common law. I got a partner right now, man, was with this chick, man, for a while, man, probably about 10 or 12 years, man. And now she has declared divorce. Man, they've been separated for 2 years. She has went and filed a divorce based on common law marriage. That foolishness that these guys are promoting about this marriage is just stupid. It's stupid, man. It makes no sense. It's illogical to do it right now. A woman has to prove and show. I'm talking about the legal marriage with the marriage license. I don't mind throwing a woman a wedding. If a woman earns that position in my life, man, I'll have her a big fancy wedding. We could do all of that. I'm talking about the legal marriage law marriage. It makes no sense because that's the part that ties you into being a woman's paymaster forever. Now, here's a woman who does exactly what every woman does. Dale says, hey, man, this woman was cheating, doing unscrupulous engagements with other men all throughout the marriage. What does she do? What the typical woman does? No, it wasn't me. It was him. He was the one doing it. It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. I was a good girl. It was him. Oh, I'm so hurt. All of his infidelities are known by people. Yeah, probably because she told the people. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter if the people in their circle know. We see her egregious acts. This is just one of them. This woman was getting validations from Steph's teammates who always said, man, your mom is hot. But here's the problem. Now they don't say that anymore. When you look at this video, you see that the guy that she's dancing around and twerking on, he's trying to move out of the way. Why? Because she's in her 60s now. It's not the same she was in her 40s. You understand what I'm saying? The cougar age expires at 60. You can't be a 60-year-old cougar. Cougars are in their 40s and 50s. Maybe 50s if they take really good care of themselves, but cougars are in their 40s. You got a 10-year window from 40 to 50 to be a cougar. After that, you're not a cougar. You're somebody's grandma. And the reality of the scenario is when you look at the look on this man's face, he's embarrassed. Because at this point, he realizes this woman has zero respect for him. I'm talking about absolutely no respect for him. Anytime a woman just does this, and here's the thing, it doesn't even matter if they were separated. There's a way you do things. There's a way you handle things. And you don't do this because when you show up to support your children as a unified front, it doesn't matter if you're together in a relationship or not. You're showing up as parents. Parents is still a relationship. Mother and father, that is still a relationship that warrants a level of respect. At any time, you with a woman, I don't care if children involved or not. When you with a woman, man, you're dealing with a woman who doesn't respect you, man, forget the whole scenario. Because here's the thing. If she wants to be a separate front, then you live that life. You give her what she wants. Stop trying to push your way into a woman's life in any capacity. Stop trying to buy into a process that a woman is not willing to buy into. You can't sell a woman something she's not buying. If you try to sell her something for years and she don't buy it, why you keep trying to sell it to her? You men keep putting the wrong women in a position in your life, man. You keep putting a woman in a position, man, who sees you solely as a provider. If a woman sees you solely as a provider, that means she has no spiritual connection to you. If you have no spiritual energy connection to a woman, then she's just using you. She's using you to live a lifestyle that she can't afford herself. She's using you to build her brand on your back. There's a bunch of these guys out here promoting this, oh, my wife, she's my queen to me. There's a bunch of guys out here promoting this old, my wife is my God, my wife, I couldn't do it without her. I don't know where I'd be without my wife. You'd probably be in a better position than you in now without your wife. Probably be a stronger man. You'd probably be more masculine.
Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Simps claiming that they pimps, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Suckers claiming to be players, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Tricks acting like they max, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Betas claiming to be